Hi, my name is Brian Babayans, and thank you for purchasing this video on weight training for beginners. I created this workout routine because I did hundreds of experiments on my body, testing my blood sugar after every exercise, because I had type 2 diabetes, which almost killed me. And after hundreds of experiments over the course of 6 months, I was able to reverse the diabetes, heal from severe neuropathy, and lose 41 pounds naturally, just through the diet and the exercises that are in this video, and by not eating anything with processed food, any kind of fast food. For the last 30 years, I've done the same routine every single time I've had a setback or illness. I've always started from the very beginning of doing what we're doing in this video. I just start with lighter weights and build up muscle over time until I get back into shape. I guarantee you this video will provide you a well-developed, evenly developed aesthetic body, so not one body part is bigger than the other. For example, you might see some guys in the gym that have huge upper bodies but small, skinny calves, and they're just not proportioned right. With every exercise in this video, we're going to cover every single body part with multiple machines and using free weights. So you'll have a pleasant aesthetic look to your body, and you'll definitely lose weight. As you master this program, simply just add more weight to each exercise. That's all you have to do. There's no fancy or gimmicky kind of workout. It's just straightforward and basic. And you never have lifted a weight in your life to do this video. We teach you the proper form, technique, and breathing for each exercise of every body part. Also, for type 2 diabetics, the only way that I was able to keep my blood sugar low was through lifting weights, because lifting muscle burns glucose 24/7, even when you're asleep. And just by walking every day for 15 minutes, I was able to build up enough strength to even actually start exercising. Then I started jogging, then I started lifting weights, and then I started the experimentation on my body. So, I don't know how bad your condition is, however sick you are, if you're on dialysis, if you're taking insulin or metformin, I guarantee you, if you follow the information in my book, which is going to be at the end of the video and also on the website endingdiabetes.net, I guarantee you, you will reverse diabetes. It's a proven fact that it can be reversed, and I'm living proof of that. And that's why I'm making this video. You can get off the medications, you can, start exercising and eating plant-based foods, and I guarantee you, your blood sugar will lower and your body will heal itself, because that's all it does. It was designed to be a self-healing machine, non-stop. One thing I learned that was important with this exercise is high-intensity interval training, also known as HIIT training. When you do fast speed, and like for example, you do sprinting and then you walk, sprint and walk. If you train for 15 minutes straight, hard and heavy, that will keep your blood sugar low immediately. Another thing that I wanted to stress about is form. We teach a lot about form in this video, where we cover how to lift weights, how not to lift weights, using the right weight for your body, and following the routine which will keep your body balanced. I can't stress how important it is for you to start with light weights and work your way up into heavier weights, because even if you've had a setback for 2 weeks and you had an illness, or you're traveling or working, you got to start back at a lighter weight. I've seen more injuries from people starting out with weights where they had last worked out, which could have been 2 or 3 weeks. That causes injuries more than anything. I've had personal trainers, I worked out with bodybuilders. I've used this program for 30 years, like I said, and I guarantee you this is all you need. It's also important to listen to your body. If you're extremely fatigued and you can't do any more exercises, don't push it, or you may actually tear a muscle and injury, like I did just the last week. I wanted to talk about working out different body parts. For example, I like to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I like to do different body parts on each day. So for example, I'll do chest and back on Monday, then legs on Wednesday, and on Friday, I'll do shoulders and arms. That will give my body enough time to heal itself in between workouts, and each muscle group will be developed and staggered. By the time I hit the next Monday, my muscles have recovered. So that's important to keep in mind. Normally I wait 1 to 2 minutes between each set of the exercise. That way it gives your body time to heal. Also, it's important to have a protein drink within 45 minutes of your workout. That is when your body needs it the most. For more information, go to endingdiabetes.net. You'll be able to find a forum. We'll have discussion forums, and we'll have links to the book and more information which will help you reverse type 2 diabetes and stay in shape. All right, everybody, we're going to do a intense cardio workout for 15 minutes. Most people say they don't have enough time to go to the gym or work out. This actual combination of exercises will be more than enough to keep you in shape. If all you have is 15 to 20 minutes, just do this routine and I guarantee you'll stay healthy and lean and in shape. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with running in place. All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Just jogging.
Jumping jacks. Lunges, 10.
10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to do 8 squats. You're going to hold your hands together like this. You're going to lean down, hold your position, and come lower your body slowly to the ground and spring back up. We're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next.
Jog in place.
We're going to jog in place 15 seconds. You ready? Go. Come on.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to do 8 squat to jump. So you're going to lower your body slowly. Here's the move. Lower down and then jump up. All right, on 3, 2, 1, lower, up. That's 1, lower, jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to do 8 repetitions of mountain climbers. So what you want to do is you want to get on the floor, like you're in a push-up position, and you're going to bring one leg up, and then you're going to lower it, bring the next leg up, lower it, and do this as fast as you can for 15 seconds. You girls ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Alex, read us the time.
1 more second.
Okay, hold that position now. And you're gonna hold one arm up and lift it all the way up. just like this. And bring it down. Move the other arm up. Bring it down. Good. Keep going. The other arm up. Take a look at Julia. Look at her. See that intensity? Look at her. She came all the way from the Ukraine. Living the dream in America. Good, good, good. Let's go to Corey now. Look at that. Don't you girls want muscles like this? Look at that. Perfect form position. All right, our last set of exercise is going to be a burpee. And here's the actual movement. You're going to lower yourself down to the ground. You're like a push-up position. Bring your legs forward and then jump up. So we're going to do 8 of those. You ready? All right, you guys ready? Yep. All right, on 3, 2, 1, down, legs back, forward, jump up. Down, forward, jump up. Down, forward, jump up. One more, down, forward, jump up. All right, take a look at the girls. Excellent, good job. This builds your core, builds your arms, your stomach, your shoulders, every body part. Hello again, my name is Brian. We're going to work on stomach today with a variety of different exercises. We're going to be hitting our upper, middle, and lower abdomen. And I guarantee you, you will have a six-pack within 6 months of working out with these exercises. So we're going to start with a basic sit-up, and we're going to hit the obliques, which are the sides of your stomach, and the center of your stomach. So here we go. On 3, 2, 1, action, go. Now the left side to hit the obliques on the left, right side, up for the center, right side, left side, center. We need 12 of these. Two more. That's it. Good job. All right, here we go. We're going to do a basic sit-up, hitting our obliques and center of our stomachs. All right, here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3, center, up, down. Right side, up, down. Left side, up, down. Right side, up, down. Left side, up, down. Center, up, down. One more. Right side up, down. Left side up, down. And center, up, down. Now we're going to do crunches, basic ab workout. You can do these anywhere. We're going to do a set of 15. So here we go. On 3, 2, 1, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, up, down. Couple Okay, everyone, we're going to do windshield wipers right now. This is going to really hit your obliques and your middle and lower parts of your stomach. So you basically, the move is you put your legs up in the air and you rotate them left to right in a slow motion. Here we go. On 3, legs up. We're going to go to the right first. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Go to the right. Hold. Now go to the left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. 2 more. Right. Left. Right. Left. Good job. All right. All right, now we're going to do Russian twist. Here's the move. Normally you can do this with a weight, but you don't have to. You can just do it with your arms. Here's the basic move. You're going to be up like this. You're going to, with your arms crunched, and you're going to be basically just twisting to your left and then your right. Left, right. Okay, we'll do a set of 10. On 3, 1, 2, 3, to your right, go. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right. Let's do 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right. Last thing we're going to do is the bike riding. Here's the move. You're basically going to be like you're riding a bike. You're going to be moving your right foot forward, left foot back, and vice versa. So on a count of 3, we'll start with our right leg up. And put it down, and then we'll move up. Left leg will be up and down, okay? On 3, 1, 2, 3, right leg up, left leg up, right leg up, left leg up. Three more. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Hi, my name is Brian. Today we're going to be working on our legs. We're going to be doing squats, lunges, and hamstrings and calves. We're going to use free weights initially, and then we're going to use the equipment you would find in the gym. So we're going to warm up and we're going to stretch, and then we're going to start hitting the weights. So, you ready? You ready, Julia? You ready, Corey? Let's do this. All right, so the first stretch we'll do is we're going to spread our legs, and we're going to hit hamstrings, and we're going to lean forward. And you feel the stretch in your hamstring as well as your back and lower back. Just hold it. Now bring your feet together. Just touch your toes and hold. Okay. Now we're going to do a stretch for our back, just overall and stretching and back. So you're going to hold your hands together and you're going to lean to one side and just stretch. Hold it. Now the other side. Okay. Hands behind your back and behind your head. Just stretch. And we'll put your arms behind the back and just stretch. Your chest and your arms. Push your chest out. And now we're going to do stretching for the calves and also for the quadriceps. Hold, lift up, hold, go down, up, down, up, down. Switch legs and go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, now let's do the stretching of the quadriceps front. So we're going to use your right hand, grab your right leg, pull it behind, just lean forward, and hold. All right, let's do the same other hand and the other leg. All right. Let's start with the weights. We're going to start with squatting. We're going to do 3 sets of 8. And I'm going to explain what a set and a repetition is. A repetition is one of these. Doesn't matter what it is, whatever body part. One repetition. A set is a series of repetitions. So let's say you do 8 repetitions, and that's 1 set. So we're going to do 3 sets of 8 repetitions. So we're going to start with squats. You want to grab a light weight. You want to hold it right around here in front of your chest. I actually prefer this method over squats with the machine because that usually leaves a strain on my lower back. I've actually injured my back. This is the safest way to hit the quadriceps. So we're going to do 3 sets of 8. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. 3, 2, 1, down. Hold, up. I also want to talk about breathing. Breathing is extremely important. You're going to inhale while you're actually going down and exhale as you're going up. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's 1 set, 8 repetitions. Okay, now we're going to go up in weight. Let's give ourselves a little break. You girls ready? Yep. All right, let's do this. Grab the next weight. And the form is important now. In order to actually tear the fast twitch fibers in your muscle tissue, you want to lower as slow as possible. So when you're going down, you want to actually go as slow as possible and then come up as fast as possible. That tears the microfibers in your muscle tissue, which actually will rebuild itself and make you stronger. That's what actually builds muscle. So we're going to go down again. You ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1, down, up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Seven, 1 more, and 8. Okay, so we just finished 2 sets of 8 repetitions. All right, we're going to do 1 last set. This time I'm using Kettleball. You can find these in most gyms. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you can hold it up in this position and lower it. And keep your form. Form is extremely important. If you lose form, then you actually can injure yourself and or be so sore for a week you wouldn't even want to hit the gym or even walk. So you want to stick with lighter weights until you build the muscle tissue. So if you can do anything more than 8, if you can't do anything more than 8 reps, then you should lower the weight. So here we go. Last set. You ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1, down and up. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Last one. All right, that's it. We've just done 3 sets, 8 repetitions each. You should have a good burn, endorphins kicking in. And now we're gonna switch to lunges, which build the quadricep area right here. We're gonna do 3 sets of 8. We're gonna grab 2 weights, very light weights. So go ahead and pick them up, and we're gonna start with our right leg, and then we're gonna do the left leg. So what you're gonna do is just lunge forward, hold, and then pull back. So we'll do the left leg now. Lean forward, hold, and come back. Again, breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 6, 7, and 8. All right, 1 set. All right, here's our last set of lunges. On 3, 1, 2, 3, right foot forward, hold, exhale. Right, left foot forward, hold, exhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Left foot. One more. Okay, that's it. 3 sets of 8. We're done with lunges. All right, now we're gonna do our calves. So you wanna grab 2 weights that are relatively light, and all you're gonna do is just lift your calves up, hold, and lower them slowly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll do the next set. You ready? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Lift, 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 lower. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's 2 sets. So let's do our last set. Grab 2 weights. And we're going to lift calves up, hold it, lower them slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. Last one more. There we go. All right, that's it. Hi, my name is Brian. We're going to be teaching you basic exercises for your arms, your shoulders, and your back, as well as your chest. Today we're going to teach you form, technique, and breathing so you can exercise properly and not injure yourself. We're going to use lighter weights just to teach you the form, and eventually as you build muscle, you can add weights to these particular routines. But for now, we're going to start with biceps, and then we'll move into triceps, and then chest and back, and shoulders and arms. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. So we're going to do a bicep. We're going to hold the weights at this length at the bottom. And you're going to raise up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold, and then lower it slowly. The key reason to lower it slowly is that it actually tears the microfibers in your muscle tissue, which actually rebuilds after the workout. So what we're actually doing is damaging your muscles by lifting weights. So you want to lower it slowly and come up quickly. So on 3, 2, 1, we're going to raise. Lower it slowly. And we also want to explain repetitions and sets. A repetition is one of these. A set is 8 or more of a particular repetition. So when we do 8 repetitions, we'll be doing 1 set. So we're going to start again, okay? On 3, 2, 1, arms up. Lower them down slowly. Up. That's 2. And you're going to want to inhale as you raise them up and exhale as you lower them. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. All right. That's it. We've done 1 set of 8 repetitions. We're going to take a break and move to the next weight. I like to go up in weight. Some people like to go down in weight. It's just a preference, whatever you decide. So I'm going to just jump into the next set. Here we go. Grab another weight. Grabbing 15. On 3, we're going to raise. On 3, 1, 2, 3, up. Hold and lower slowly. Up. Down. Up, down, up, down. As you actually perform this, you'll start feeling the blood pump into your muscle tissue, into your arms. And that's just good for circulation. So you're going to want to continue going until you hit 8, and I think there's 1 more. 8, and stop. Okay? Good. Now, we're going to do 1 more set, and then that'll be 3 sets of 8, and then we'll move on to shoulders. So, are you guys ready for the 3rd set?
Yeah.
All right.
Here. They're right here.
All right. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Okay, that's it. Just done 3 sets of 8. All right, now we're going to do shoulders. We're going to hit the top middle portion of your shoulder. So we're going to put the weights up like this. And you're going to raise them slowly. Up, hold, and then lower it slowly. Again, as you lower it, it's going to tear the microfibers in your fast twitch muscles, which is actually growing them. So we're going to do this 3 sets of 8. 1, 2, 3. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. All right. We're going to take 10 seconds before we do our next set. Let our muscles kind of recover. All right, you guys ready? One more. Put them up. On 3, 1, 2, 3, up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. One more. And that's 8. That's it. Okay. A little breather. We'll do the last set and we will hit the reverse part of our shoulders. All right. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go up. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And 8. All right. Good job. All right. Okay, now we're going to hit the reverse part of our shoulders. It's going to be you're going to be on the bench, leaning forward at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to want to lift up, and you're going to hold it for a position and lower it slowly. Again, the lowering part needs to be slow, so you keep your form and you burn the muscle tissue. All right, on 3, 2, 1, you're going to go up, hold it, and lower it slowly. There you go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. One more. And that's 8. Okay. Our second set, reverse shoulders. You're going to lean forward and you're going to lift your arms up slowly, hold, and lower them. Just like that. That's 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. 1, 2. That's it. 2 sets of 8. All right. We do one more, and then we're going to hit chest and back. All right. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. Last set. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. Hold, lower. Up. Hold, lower. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Okay. All right. Okay, now we're going to hit the front of our shoulders. This is the move. So you're going to raise your arm up, hold it, and lower it just like that. Same with the other arm. Up, down, up, down. So you want to inhale as you're lifting up and exhale as you're lowering it. You want to maintain form at all times. If it's too hard to do with a heavier weight, go down and wait till you can do at least 8 repetitions. So here we go. 3 on 3. Go up. 1, 2, 3. Up. Hold. Lower it. Next arm. Up. Hold. Lower it. Up. Hold. Lower. Up. Hold. Lower. Up. Hold. Lower. Up. All right, one more. This side and the left side. All right, that's one set. All right. You guys ready? All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. Hold. Lower. Up. Hold. Lower. Up. Hold. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Up, down, up, down. Okay, that's it. We just finished 3 sets of 8 for the front, middle, and back of your shoulders. Okay, now we're going to work on our triceps. We're going to isolate them with the dumbbell. The key to this is using a light weight, holding it in position when it's fully extended, and then lowering it slowly. And I'm going to show you how to breathe and inhale. So let's go. You guys ready? So you're going to hold it down, and you're going to hold it like this to your chest, and you're going to swing it back slowly, squeeze, and lower. That's the move. All right, you guys ready? We're going to do 3 sets of 8. On 3, 1, 2, 3, and lift, hold, lower. Lift, hold, lower. Lift, hold, lower. One more. All right, here we go. Left arm. Weight up, now lift to the back, hold, lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 1 set for each arm. We're going to switch over to the right arm. We're going to do another set of 8. Here we go. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Up, lower, up, lower, up, lower. 6, 7, 8. Switch to your left arm. All right. On 3, 1, 2, 3, lift. Hold, lift. Lower, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1 more set for each arm, and then we're done with triceps. How you girls doing?
Good.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, let's keep going then. 3, 2, 1. Up, hold, lower. Up, hold, lower. Up, lower. More, and that's it. Last set will be for the left side. Here we go. Arm up with the weight, and we're going to swing it back, hold, and lower. Swing back, hold, lower. Swing back, hold, lower. One more. All right, that's it. Okay, today we're going to do chest and back. We're going to be using dumbbells. We're going to do flies. We're going to do inclines. We're going to do rowing. We're going to do a variety of different exercises using dumbbells and the typical equipment you will find in a gym. So we're going to start with dumbbells and just do flies. So we're going to do 3 sets of 8, and I'll tell you when to breathe and when to exhale. So here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, so you're going to hold the weights up, you're going to lower yourself back. You're going to keep your arms out like this, and you're going to push them forward. That's the move. Do one more time, lower, curl the bar, the dumbbell, and push forward. Here we go. So let's start on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, one more. All right, here we go. Lower the weights. Sit up. Let your blood flow back down in your body. And take a breath. We're going to do 2 more sets of these, and then we're going to do flies. So, you ready? Let's do this. All right, weights on your legs. Lower yourself back. 3, 2, 1, up. Down. One more. Here we go. All right, lower the weights, sit up. Take a breath. All right, this builds the interior of your chest, tears the fast tissue, fast twitch microfibers in your chest. You'll feel a pump, blood flowing through, and you will it'll give you a lot of strength in your chest. You can also do push-ups, it's the same thing. Just these are good exercises to isolate the chest if you're in a gym or wherever, at home. Okay, we're gonna do one last set. You guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, lift them up, lower your back. On 3, 1, 2, 3, up. 2 more. Okay, good. That's it. We just did 3 sets of 8. All right, now we're going to do flies. These is basically build the outer parts of your chest. And here I'm going to show you the move. So you're going to want to start with a lighter weight, because these are a little bit harder. They stretch your muscle tissue. So you're going to want to go like this, lean back, and you want to like bring them up slowly, and then let them stretch all the way back down. Hold it up, slowly lower them, and that's it. Hold the position, come back up, do it. Okay, so we're going to do 3 sets of 8 of those, and remember to hold it when it's at the lower position. And slowly lower it as it's going down. That's how you actually tear the fast twitch fibers in your muscle tissue. So here we go. On 3, 2, 1, let's lean back and stretch them out, and then lift them up close together. 1, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. And 8. All right. That's 1 set. 8 repetitions. Catch your breath. We're going to do 2 more of those, and then we're going to hit the exercise equipment that you find in your typical gym. So, are you guys ready? One more?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Grab the weight, lower yourself, spread out your arms, and lift up. Slowly lower down, keep it there, and then lift up. Slowly lower, up, lower, up, lower, up, lower. 2 more. All right, that's it. Second set. Get your breath. All right, so let's do our last set. Are you ready? All right. Grab the weight, back. Spread your arms out. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's it. All right. We're done with chest. All right, today we're going to be working out back. So we're going to hit our lats, which are these areas right here. We're going to be doing dumbbell raises, and here's the move. You can grab the dumbbell, you can hold it with your arm placed on the bench, and you're going to lift up, hold, and lower. You're going to inhale as you're raising it, and exhale as you're lowering it. All right, the key is to use proper form and don't swing. So you're going to start with a light weight, and this is basically how it is. Are you? So on 3, 2, 1, action. Raise and lower. Raise, lower. Raise, lower. And 1 more. That'll be 8. Okay, now we're going to switch to our left hand. You switch knees on the bench, and you're going to do the same move. On 3, 1, 2, 3, raise, hold, lower. Raise, hold, lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, and that's it. Okay, switch to the other arm. And when you're ready, lean forward and raise on 3. 1, 2, 3, and up, down, up. One more. There we go. That's 8. Switch to the other arm. 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. More. And here we go. And that's it. One more. Two sets. Okay. So we got one more set. So grab the weight up for your right arm. And on 3, you're going to raise it and hold and lower it slowly. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. one more. Here we go. And last set will be the left hand. Switch knees on the bench. And on 3, we're going to raise. 1, 2, 3, raise. Lower. Raise. Lower. The last body part we're going to be working out is for the trapezius muscles, which are top of your shoulders, and we're going to be doing the shoulder shrug exercise. So we're going to do 3 sets of 8. Starting on 3. 1, 2, 3. Lift your shoulders up, hold it, and lower. Lift up, hold it, lower. Up, lower. Up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, one more, and that'll be it. All right, let's go ahead and lower the weights. Give yourself a few seconds to recover. Feel the burn. All right, let's do set 2. On 3, 1, 2, 3, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Six, 7, and 8. Okay, go ahead and lower the weights. Give your muscles a few seconds to catch their breath. Ready? Yep. Here comes set 3, our final set. All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last one, 8. Okay, today we're going to work on our hamstrings. That's the exterior part of your leg right here. And we're going to do a set of each, me and all the girls. And here's how it works. You're going to use this machine, you're going to lie face down, and you're going to pull your legs up. Here we go. Adjust your legs, support, hold your hands on the grips. So you're going to raise the weight up fast and lower it slowly. You're going to inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. That's it. All right. First set of 8. Okay. And go ahead and lift up, hold, and slowly come back down. Good. You're breathing. And you're bringing it up and exhaling as you let it down. The slower you lower it, the more fast twitch fibers are being torn down, which will rebuild at a later time when you're resting. Great, good job. You're going to lift fast and lower slowly. There you go. Good job. If you can turn your face towards us. And do 12 more. how she's lowering it slowly. It's perfect form. Good. Great job, Corey. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to do leg press. This is a leg press machine, and it builds your quadriceps, this area of your upper part of your leg muscle. And we're going to do 3 sets of 8. Here we go. Sit down. You want to position the lower part so it's at the very base of your the top part of your ankle, this cushion. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift up slow, hold it, and lower it slow. Here we go. 1, 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lower it slowly, up fast. Lower slowly. All right. That's it. First set of 8. Sorry. First set of 3. Okay, so I'm going to add more weight, also known as pyramiding. I'm going to increase it to 75 to make it a little more difficult. I'm going to tear more microfibers in the muscle tissue. So I'm going to do one more set of 8. Here we go. Up fast, hold, and lower slowly. Up fast, hold, lower slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right. Second set of 3, 8 repetitions each. Okay, I'm going to increase the weight one more time. It's the final set. And we're going to do 8 repetitions. Here we go. Up fast, hold, and lower slowly. Inhale, exhale. All right, that's it. Okay, I just did my 3rd set of 8 repetitions. You should be feeling a little bit of burn in your quadricep area from this. If you haven't, you should increase the weight until you do feel something.
I'm going to demonstrate the leg press, and I'm going to do 3 sets of 8. Now I'm going to add weight for my 2nd set. And for my 3rd set, I'm going to go up one more time in weight. Okay, I just finished 3 sets of 8.
So Kenzie's going to demonstrate how to work out her back using this machine. If you, it's basically a pull-up, but you can also use it for heavier weights. And if you could demonstrate, show us how you do your workout, maybe 10 reps, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Look at the muscles in her back. Ladies, don't you want to pop back like that? Hard work, determination, willpower. Great job, Kenzie. Catherine is now going to demonstrate the same exercise. Thank you for, if you can do 8 of those, we would appreciate it. There we go, look at that. Good form, slow. There we go. Good. Good job. One more. All right, look at those muscles. Girls want to get lean, you got to work out like her. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, today we're going to show you how to work on triceps using the typical gym equipment you would find in any gym all over the world. So Kenzie is going to demonstrate to us how to work out her triceps using this machine. Great, great form. Thank you, Kenzie. Catherine's also going to demonstrate how to do tricep exercise using the gym equipment you would find in any gym. There we go. Just squeeze when you get to the bottom. Exactly, good form. Excellent. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm going to show you a different way to work your triceps. In the last set of series with the girls, we used this device, which is good, but this rope actually extends your triceps a little more and contracts the muscles a little bit further. You find this in all the gyms all over the world. It's the same thing, it's just a little bit different. So I'm going to do one set of these, and then Kenzie's going to follow up after me. Okay, so you're going to put your hands on top of the plastic, and the form with this is you're going to lower it slowly, extract your triceps, hold, and then come back up. You're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay? Here we go. First set of 8. All right, Kenzie's going to do our next set. Okay, this is called the bicep isolation machine. It isolates your biceps and makes it more challenging of a workout. So I'm going to start with the free weight, and as you can see from this bar, it's triangulated. And you want to do is you want to grab the inside like this, the grip on the inside, and you want to lift up. And here we go. I'm going to do one set of 8, and Kenzie's going to do the rest. 3, 2, 1, up, hold, and lower slowly. Up, fast, hold, lower slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, that's it. Kenzie will do the next set. Okay, today we're going to work on our lat pull downs. It's for this part of your back, latissimus dorsi, also known as lats. And typically the equipment you find in a gym is this lat pull down machine. So you're going to hold it in a wide grip to get the most range of motion and extend and build these muscles. So I'm going to do the first set of 8. Here we go. Form with this particular exercise, you want to come down fast, hold and lower slowly, and you're going to inhale, exhale. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. Kenzie's going to demonstrate the next set. That's it, Kenzie. Then hold, lower slowly. You see the extension of her muscle? The contraction? Right there on her lower lats. Good. Okay, today we're going to work on a rowing machine. You'll find this equipment in any gym all over the world. This is a particular handle that you would use, and this is going to build the interior part of your back. We're going to do a set of 8, and I'll show you the proper form and breathing as I'm doing it. So here we go. You're going to want to sit down on this bench, put your legs up against this device, hold your hands close together, lean back, put your other leg up. And you're going to do hold, you're going to pull slowly, hold, and then slowly lower it to extract the muscle. All right, here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, That's it. Kenzie will do the next set. Okay, today we're going to work on chest. We're going to do incline presses as well as flat bench presses. What this is going to do is going to target your pec muscles, pectorals, the inner and outer areas, as well as the upper areas. The key to this particular machine is that you lower the weight slowly to tear as many microfibers in the muscle tissue rather than going at a fast speed. If you lower it slowly and push up fast, you'll tear the microfibers, which will eventually grow into new muscle over time. So we're going to start with the inclines. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 repetitions, and I'll walk you through the move. This is the incline. This is going to build the upper portion of our chest, right here. And we're at a 90-degree angle with the bench, and I'm going to do my first set. Watch my form and listen to my breathing. Here we go. You're going to start off with a light weight. You're going to start off. Also, one more thing I want to explain was the grip position. If you go wide, you're going to hit the outer parts of your chest. If you go close on this machine, you're going to hit the inner parts of your chest. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to do them all 3. So here we go. We're going to do a warm-up set, and I'm going to explain pyramiding right after this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You notice the speed? Lowering slowly, pushing up. Again, this tears the most amount of microfibers. That's the whole point of working out, so that the muscle, the tissue will grow. I've got a few more left in this set. Inhale, exhale. Okay, that was one set. I'm going to explain pyramiding. All that means is you're adding additional weight with each set, so it becomes more difficult. So I'm going to add 10 more pounds to each side to make it a little more difficult, which will again tear more microfibers in the tissue. All right, so I'm going to add 10 pounds to each side and make it a little more difficult. All right, so I've added 20 pounds total to this next set. I'm going to do 8 repetitions, and again, watch my breathing. This is again called pyramiding, adding weight, going up, and so you can only do 4 to 6 repetitions. Here we go. Lower slowly, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That was set 2. Now we're going to do one more set. I'm going to add more weight, so here we go. All right, now I'm going to add 10 more pounds to each side. I'm just swapped out all the weights. I'm just going to use a 25 pound on each side, so here we go. Inside. All right, I'm going to do my last set of 8 repetitions. Here we go. Now I'm going to use the interior grips on this barbell to hit the inner part of my upper pecs. So Watch my hand position. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, that's 3 sets of 8 repetitions. We're going to do workout with Kenzie so you guys can see how she does it. We're going to walk her through the form and technique. Go ahead and lean back, get comfortable. All right, good. Look at her grip. It's right around mid-bar. That's going to hit her inner chest and her outer chest. So you're going to lower it slowly, slower. Hold and push up fast. Slower, push fast. I'm going to breathe. Breathe on the way down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. 2 more. Great. Good job. All right, Kenzie, one more set, please. Now notice the length of her, the width of her grip. She's wider apart now, which will hit the outer part of her pec muscle. Good.
I'm going to pyramid, so now I'm going to add more weight.
So this time, if you can hold the grip in the medium area, right there, yep. And 3, lower slowly, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good job. Thank you. So we got one more set.
Okay.
You want to add 5 pounds each side?
Yes.
What she's doing is pyramiding. That means increasing weight on each set. All right, and remember to lower it slower than when you push up. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go further down, all the way to the very bottom of your chest, the top of your chest. There you go. Good. And we'll breathe. Okay, so now we're going to do the flat bench exercise, which is going to hit the outer parts of your chest, pec muscles. So it's the same situation as before, it's just lying on a flat bench instead of one at an angle. So I'm going to do 3 sets of 8. Here we go. Again, my grip, I'm going to start off with wide grip, and then I'm going to bring it in closer to hit the inside of my chest. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lower it slow, blast it up. Slow down, up. Just like that. One more. All right. That's my first set of 3. I'm going to pyramid the weight and add more weight to each side. Okay, so I've added 10 pounds to each side and pyramided the weight. This time I'm going to hold the grip of the barbell inside closer to hit the interior part of my pecs. So we're going to do 3 sets of this. Here we go. Set 2. Okay, I just added more weight. I originally started off with 10 pounds. I added 10 more pounds to make that 20. And this is my last one with 30. So here we go. Hold the grip medium this time, medium position. So I hit the interior part and outer parts of the pec muscle. One more. All right, that's my 3rd set finished. By now you'll be feeling a little bit of a pump. It means blood is flowing into your chest muscle.
I'm starting off with 5 on each side, and every set I'm going to increase by 5 pounds.
Okay, and she's got a wide grip. It's going to hit the outer part of her chest. Roll it slowly, hold and push out past. Good.
I added 10 more pounds, and now I'm going to do my 2nd set. Final set, I added more weight, and I'm going to hold my hands closer together to hit the inner part of my chest.
Lower it a little slower. And pause for a second when you get to the bottom. Pause. Last step. Good. No more. Good job, Kenzie. I'm going to show you a trick we use in bodybuilding. It's called running the racks. The same principle can be applied for any type of equipment in a gym, but basically you're going up in weight and down in weight. I do not do this as a beginner. I would wait at least 3 weeks to 4 weeks to get this, to build initial muscle mass before you attempt this, or you'll be so sore you won't be able to move the next few days. But what it does is it grows muscle extremely fast. It tears down the fast twitch and long, short twitch fibers in your muscle, and you will increase your muscle dramatically doing this particular exercise. Again, it can be done with free weights or this machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a very light weight, and I'm going to go up gradually, do as many as I can, go up again in weight, do as many as I can, and then until I max out, and it can only do 1. Then, like a psycho that I am, I'm going to go down in weight and that's going to be even more intense strain on the muscle. So when you're ready, let's do this. So I'm going to start with a really light weight of maybe 50, and I'm going to pull down, do as many as I can. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, now increase the weight. Go up to 70 or 80, then let's go with 80. Just repeat the process. Increase the weight again. We go to 110. Do as many as I can. Okay. Now as many as I can. Add 20 more pounds. If I can only do one and I've maxed out, and then I'll start reducing the weight. That's it, 2, okay? I'm gonna lower the weight now, drop down 30 pounds, do as many as I can. Lower 30 more pounds, 70. Last lowering of weight, go to 50. That's it. My muscles are fried. I can feel the pump. I guarantee you this is like sprinting for a mile continuously. You'll grow muscle fast, and you'll definitely, again, do not do this in the beginning. It's only for advanced stages if you want to grow muscle at a faster pace. Thank you. Corey's going to demonstrate as well how to do the lat pull downs. Which works on your lower back. There you go. Good job. Excellent. Thank you, Corey. Next, Anya's going to demonstrate. So you're going to do 8 repetitions. Squeeze. There you go. Slow. Perfect. Good job. Thank you, Anya. In this segment, I'm going to talk about my diet for 6 months that I used to reverse my blood sugar from a hemoglobin A1C 6.8 to 4.7, which isn't even pre-diabetic. I kept it straightforward and simple, and everything that I'm going to show you can be found in supermarkets I bought the salmon and chicken breast from the prepared food section, and I kept them in my refrigerator for a few days, so I had enough on hand that I could just microwave and eat them when I needed them. That way I wasn't going to eat different portion sizes if I were, say, go to a restaurant or have some type of buffet style or lunch somewhere at a restaurant. This way I was able to control the portion size. So basically for breakfast I had a bowl of oatmeal with cinnamon on top, which, as I explained in my nutritional science section, the cinnamon actually lowers your blood sugar as well. I had, for fruit on top, I had blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. And again, I explained all of that in my nutritional section. Basically, the blackberries have a ton of fiber. The oatmeal has a ton of fiber. It keeps you full for a very long time because it has a low glycemic carbohydrate. And it burns throughout the day. You have plenty of energy. I had a cup of black coffee, no sugar, no cream, just regular black. But I later added stevia, which is basically a plant sweetener that is found in Asia, and it's 0 carbs of sugar. It has 0 calories, and it tastes almost as good as regular sugar. You just pour a packet in, and you're good to go. And then a glass of water to drink with the oatmeal, and that kept me full for 3 to 4 hours in the mornings. When I finally had lunch, I had a piece of salmon about this portion size, or a breast chicken, which is also the same size, and a handful of almonds or cashews. If I was really hungry, I'd have both. And then I'd also have a salad, which contained a variety of vegetables. I had kale, spinach, arugula, and I added cauliflower, broccoli, red onions, tomatoes, red cabbage, and mushrooms. Also, sometimes I added radishes and or artichoke hearts. And this was more than enough food to keep me going until dinner, which I also had the same exact thing for dinner as well. I had a chicken breast or salmon and the exact same salad. I didn't stray from this diet at all for 6 months. Sometimes I'll have a snack of granola, which contains almonds, cranberries, sunflower seeds, and some honey and cinnamon. But that's it. I ate this for 6 months straight. And believe me, it was plenty of food. I never got hungry throughout the day. I had plenty of energy. I was mentally alert. I didn't have the cravings. I never felt that toxic hunger, which I talked about in my nutrition section. Throughout the day, I just felt full and satiated. I never had this craving and hunger that I had before when I would have lots of sugar, or I would eat a lot of carbohydrates with a high glycemic index, such as flour, which can be found on sandwich buns, bagels, pizza crust, and muffins, which caused a huge spike in insulin, and then caused, of course, the crash, which I explained is become the toxic hunger you feel. Even though you ate plenty of food earlier, you still feel hungry. But with this diet here, I was able to keep it straight and simple. I bought 3 or 4 days worth of food at a time, and I just microwaved the meat, and was able to have control over my portion size, which was huge for me. I was always eating too much, never knew the right amount. But by having the food in my refrigerator that I could just microwave, I was able to control the portion size and limit what I ate. And that was extremely beneficial. To drink, I just had a glass of water with each meal, maybe 2 glasses of water. I had as much water as I could drink. I was never thirsty at all. There's 0 calories or carbs in water. And that kept me really hydrated. So that's it. I just wanted to go over my simple basic diet and how it worked for me. In this segment, I'm going to talk about the supplements that I took the entire time that I was reversing my diabetes, and where I dropped my hemoglobin A1C from 6.8 to 4.7. This is basically everything that I took, and I started off by taking the glucose support formula, which is made from a company called realfoodnutrients.com, also known as the Wellness Support Network. Basically what this has in it is a variety of vitamins and minerals, but the key ones were chromium and magnesium and vanadium. Those particular ingredients lower your blood sugar and keep the insulin levels at a steady rate throughout your throughout the day, and especially after you eat. I tried taking chromium and vanadium from other manufacturers just to test to see if that actually lowered my blood sugar, but they didn't work. So I reverted back to these. You can buy these online, and you take 3 a day. You take them 15 minutes before each meal. But if you forget about taking them before, you can still take them after. And it takes about a month for this to actually start working. But you'll notice a significant level of your blood sugar start to drop when you take this. When I first found out I had diabetes, I also took Metformin, which is an oral pill you take, and that actually worked very well. But the problem was the side effects from that drug caused me to have all kinds of indigestion and stomach problems, and that actually contributed to some of the neuropathy that I was experiencing, which leads me to the second thing I also bought. I bought Nerve Support Formula. This was also from the Wellness Support Network, also on realfoodnutrients.com. They basically, this B12 saved my life. It actually, there's something in the methylcobalamin, the B12, which my body rapidly absorbed, because I could actually feel it after 10 minutes of taking it. My hands and legs started actually tingling, and that was actually these entering the bloodstream and healing the nerves as I was taking them throughout the day. And when I tried regular B12 supplements through different manufacturers, I did not have any type of similar experience. So since those are, I guess, manufactured in a lab, and these were in true food form, which the body recognized as real food, they were quickly absorbed and started actually working within minutes of taking it. So if you have any form of neuropathy from whatever, diabetes, chemotherapy, lack of B12 production in your body, I urge you to try these. This was by far one of the best pills I've ever taken in my life. Within 6 months, my neuropathy was completely gone, where I almost couldn't even walk without it struggling, and my hands turning numb and purple from the diabetes. These things actually helped me recover really quickly, and they were strong and effective, well worth the money. Just read the testimonials on the website. Okay, another thing that I took throughout the day was the Life Support Formula, also from Wellness Support Network. It's just a daily multivitamin mineral. I'm not going to go into the details here, but it's pretty much covers everything you can find in a regular daily multivitamin. Also, I took fish oil, 2,000 milligrams a day. When I first started, I wanted to lower my cholesterol and triglycerides, and the doctor recommended taking 6 of these a day, which I did, and then eventually, after about 2 months, I dropped it down to 2 per day. And you want to get the kind that has, the total omega-3 fatty acids and the EPA, DHA, and this is actually thins your blood and reduces your triglycerides and helps you overall with your just maintain general health. You can get this, of course, from fish and salmon, but as a supplement, if you're just trying to increase the speed that you lower your cholesterol and triglycerides, this will definitely help. Okay, another supplement that I took, which naturally lowers your blood pressure and also helps your blood sugar, is CoQ10. I took 2 of these per day, 100 milligrams each. As you get older, your body doesn't produce this as much, and it's just a good idea to take this every day as well. I also took 10,000 IUs of D3 a day. In my blood test, when I first got tested, my D3 levels were out of range on the low end, and I had to take a lot of this supplement to bring it back into the normal range, and this is normal as you get older. So I took, again, 10,000 IUs a day, which is basically 5 of these tablets. They sell them in different variation sizes. And then lastly, I took a supplement called Garcinia Cambogia extract. This is made from a plant, and it contains an ingredient which actually controls your blood sugar as well as appetite. It's also a natural weight loss supplement as well. You may want to make sure that you get the 65% HCA, which is hydraulic acid, calcium carbonate, and potassium chloride and chromium. Those ingredients will help lower your blood sugar and reduce cravings, and also help you lose weight over time. But that's pretty much it. I didn't have any other variation. I just stuck with these throughout the day. And again, before you take any of these, want to make sure that you talk to your doctor about what you're taking and the quantity, just to get their approval. Make sure it's safe to take. If you're taking a combination of any other drugs to lower your blood sugar and or blood pressure. Hi Julia, how are you today?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Ukraine. I was originally born in Odessa. It's a very beautiful city by the sea. So I've been living there like almost my whole life, and then I lived in Poland. And after that, I came to California, and I'm living here for 1 year.
What brought you to California?
Mostly modeling and photography. That's my main jobs that I do on a daily basis.
And how do you like it so far?
Oh, it's amazing. I love the California weather. I love the people. I love all the creative kinds of personalities you can find here. Everybody is taking care about themselves. I like everybody is so sporty too. There's a lot of hikes, people hiking every day. I can see that they're taking care about themselves. It's very nice. I like that vibes.
Speaking of fitness, how do you stay in shape? What types of exercises do you do, and how often?
Well, definitely I go hiking twice a week. I live by Runyon Canyon, so it's a very popular place to hike in Hollywood. And probably 3 times a week I go to the gym and work out different parts of my body. Like one day it's upper body, another day it's legs. So I do cardio and weights and some stretching after that. So that's like my main, that's basically what I do. And of course it's a diet. I don't have a strict diet. I'm basically do whatever I want, but I'm trying to say I do healthy choices in my food, and also I'm trying to control the size of my portions and to eat often, not just to eat like a huge portion one time in a day. So that's basically it.
In terms of diet, can you be a little more specific? Like, is it mostly plant-based? Do you eat protein?
Well, in California, it's very popular. Let's say it's like a vegan diet. I'm not a vegan. I used to be like vegan like 5 years ago, and I tried to be vegetarian a couple of times again, but it didn't work out to me. I do love eating meat, and I do believe my body needs it. So I just do a normal diet when I have meat, some kind of rice, I don't know, quinoa, and some carbs, and vegetables too. So basically it's chicken, sometimes it's red meat twice a week. I also do use supplementation as a protein shakes after workout. I also use some healthy detox powders, which contains a lot of natural superfoods, some like ginger roots, carrots, broccoli. So every day I'm trying to add this to my diet because it's really hard in my schedule. It's really hard to have all kind of healthy foods in one day. So, and also a lot of vitamins as well, because when you work out, your body uses a lot of energy, and you have to have all the kind of vitamins in your diet too. And nowadays with all the food in the shops that we get, the kind of quality of the food is not very good, so it's hard to get all the vitamins and nutrition from that food. So you kind of need to find some extra sources of vitamins and minerals.
Do you
Yes.
train with weights?
Yes, I do train with weights because honestly, I can say that I'm a lazy person, and I hate doing cardio. It's really hard for me. And I believe when you do have a muscle structure, your body burns the calories itself, and you feel better, you're stronger. So it's really, that's my secret of working out. I love weights.
Thank you for sharing that information with us, Julia.
Thank you.
Hi, Anya. How are you doing today?
Hi, Brian. I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us a little about your health history, where you're from, and why you moved to Los Angeles?
I was born and raised in Russia, and I was a gymnast for a while, actually. I started when I was 7 or 8, and I've done it for about 6 years. So I trained pretty hard, and I was a contortionist, a gymnast. I've done choreography and a lot of fitness-related activities, and I played volleyball in school. So I've been always pretty much very active throughout my life. And I moved to San Francisco about 10 years ago. And now I'm in Los Angeles, and I work in film. And I also do, I'm a producer, writer, and actress, and I do fitness modeling quite a lot, so.
Great. And how do you stay in such good shape? How often do you exercise?
A lot. Well, not a lot, actually. I used to do it a lot when I had more time. That's the excuse we all have, don't we? I try to do it at least 3 times a week. I go to the gym, and I also do yoga, I do gymnastics, and I kind of have my own program, so to speak. So I start with the cardio, and then I move on to the weights, and then I do stretching. I stretch every day. I try to do that so I'm still able to do splits and all those things that I've done in the past.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to be a gymnast.
It does. It does.
So have you overcome any health obstacles in the past where people might be able to share some information about?
I'm lucky enough, I guess. I've been always pretty healthy. I want to say, though, that when I moved to San Francisco, I've gained a lot of weight. I guess because I didn't eat right, period. I ate a lot of bacon and eggs every day with potatoes and white bread with butter. That was, and I used to eat a lot of meat. So when I came here, I was size 0. Then all of a sudden I was size 6 to 8. So it's not too bad at all, but for me it was visible. I guess during that time, I worked a lot. I worked double shifts, and I didn't exercise at all. So I ate poorly, and I didn't exercise, and there you go. But then what worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone, because everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. That's why I don't like when people, preach about certain things as far as you should eat meat, you shouldn't. It depends. So I stopped eating meat, and that worked well for me. And I started exercising on a regular basis, jogging every day almost, and I've came back to normal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many pounds did you lose over how many months?
I can tell you the pounds, but it was size 8 to size 02. So it was, now I'm size 2 pretty much.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
I want to say 3 months, 3 to 4 months. No, probably 4 at least, yeah.
That's not that long of a time frame. Did you do hardcore
not-
training, running, jogging, everything
It wasn't hardcore, but it was. What's important is when you're consistent about your exercising, and it wasn't hardcore, but it was rather consistent. And diet, of course, that was.
Can you tell us about your diet?
Oh, and I drink a lot of water.
Okay.
So for now, when people ask me how do you, I exercise 3 times a week at least. While having fun, what's really important actually. And I eat, fresh food. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. And I don't eat meat. I eat seafood though. I'm a pescatarian. I think that's the word. And I don't eat a lot of sweets, and I drink a lot of water. I try to drink a lot of water. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I think it's really important to have fun while doing certain exercises because, as I figured, for a lot of people that don't really exercise, it's because it's like a work. They like, oh, I have to do this, rather than I want to do this. So I think what's also important is to maybe substitute that thing, in your mind, because it's all in our heads really, and to have fun with it, and to find out what's going to work for you. Because, for instance, I like outdoors, so I do hiking. Also, I play volleyball. I swim. It's not like I'm in a gym, in the gym every day, all day. No, not necessarily. Whereas for some of my friends, that's what they do. They like the heavy machinery, and they are having fun. What's also important is, I think, to have a partner. For some people, I don't need a partner because if my partner doesn't show up, I'm like, I like to work out by myself normally, unless it's a game or something. And I think it's really important when you see the result and when you have a goal, and it's all over the internet. There's so many people that when they set the goal, they've lost so much weight. It's hundreds or thousands of people, all over the world. And you can't really blame it all, oh, I have a bad metabolism. Yes, it sucks if you do, because some people, they can eat all day, every day, it doesn't matter. But it's not only about that. And I think the goal has to be reasonable, so you don't get disappointed like, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds by next one. No, not going to happen. So I think the goal has to be reasonable. I think you have to be consistently working out and, working on your goal, whether with the diet or whatever works for you, every day, every single day is really important. And then I think when you, when you take pictures of your results, it kind of, when you see the result, even a little bit, it's very inspiring, it's very motivational. So I think it's really important, and I believe that absolutely everyone, and I'll repeat it, every single person can be healthy. And it all starts right there.
You brought up a very important point, which I actually brought up in my book, about finding an activity that you like and enjoy, whether it's swimming, playing tennis, basketball, baseball, tracks, swing dancing, salsa, whatever. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, you're going to lose weight and get in shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
And having a goal is also very important.
Yeah,
When you reach that goal, make a new one.
It's because, a lot of times we just, when we don't see the instant result, and we're naturally very impatient for, a lot of things, I guess. So that's why the goal has to be reasonable.
Well, thank you for sharing your information, Anya. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Hopefully this will lead to more work and
Likewise.
And help millions of people all over the world.
Thank you.
Hi, Catherine. How are you today?
Hi, Brian. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us for this workout video. I was wondering if you could tell us a little about yourself, your background, where you're from.
Sure. I'm from San Francisco, but I live in LA. I've lived all over the world, but I live in LA now. And I like to stay active and healthy. I eat really healthy, all like organic, whole foods, lots of protein. And my workouts vary. I like to do a variety. I like Pilates, I like yoga, I like running, I like kickboxing. I don't like spinning. I don't like spin class. But I try to do a variety of everything else.
Yeah, you mentioned kickboxing was a favorite sport of yours. Can you tell us a little about that? How it makes you feel? Why you like that one?
Yes, it's the best. It's a full body stress relieving workout that keeps your mind really active when you're practicing it. And it's just like head to toe, full body. And like I said, stress relieving, take out your aggression. I'm a certified kickboxing instructor. And that's just because I loved it so much. I just wanted to get certified and teach it if I could.
So as far as exercises, what kind of things do you do to stay in shape? Because you have an amazing body, you're in great shape.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just kind of like what I said, a variety. I think for me, the balance that I have found is working out a little and eating really healthy, and not working out too much that I bulk up or just have to eat back so many calories. That's just, for me, what I have found, I think, to be the best.
And in terms of diet, can you go into a little more depth about what you eat? Like your
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of like, I'm almost vegan, but I eat a lot of Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt is obviously dairy, but I'm very close to vegan. So, green protein smoothies with spinach and, tons of Greek yogurt, probably too much. Vegetables, organic, whole foods, unprocessed foods.
So you don't eat a lot of fast food at all. In fact, everything is usually plant-based.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Smoothies, juices.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So that's how you're able to maintain your figure and stay in shape, stay lean.
Yeah, I think so. I think it starts there, and the workout helps, but I think it starts with the diet.
Absolutely. And how often do you train?
I've done both ends of the spectrum. I've, gone to the gym twice a day, every day, and then I have not gone to the gym, not worked out at all, but still ate healthy. So I've done both. I've tried everything in between. Yeah, I think it's really important to stay healthy even when you're young, even if you don't necessarily gain weight quickly or, you're not worried about that right now. What you put in your body is really, really important. It can be very toxic. A lot of processed foods can be really toxic, and, things like soda that are just loaded with, sugars and all kinds of things, sodium, processed foods, fast foods. So it's just really important to always take care of yourself. You're going to feel better. You're going to be healthier in the long term. It's just...
And pick an exercise that you enjoy doing, right? Like for you, the kickboxing is such a stress reliever.
Yes,
It doesn't
yes,
matter what a person does
yes.
to exercise as long as they're having
yes.
a good time doing it.
Yes, there are a million workouts to choose from. We're lucky to have all these different fun workouts, and just like we're lucky to have access to all these healthy, organic foods. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
All right. Well, I don't have any more questions. Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thanks for
your time.
having me.
Hi, Corey. How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing really good.
So I was wondering if you could tell us a little about yourself, your health history, and things you've gone through to heal yourself over the years.
Yes, loaded question. So my health symptoms, my health issues started when I was 14. I'm 31 now. And so I've been dealing with them for a while. There's been about 3 times in my life where my list of 15 symptoms got so bad that I couldn't function as an adult. They were very debilitating. And one of those times was last year. And in an attempt to figure out what was going on because doctors hadn't been able to help me, I went on a 28-day raw fruits and vegetables organic diet. and all my symptoms went away. And so I knew that my health was directly correlated to the food that I was putting into my body. And so within 2 weeks of eating normally, but healthfully, kind of, after that diet, all my symptoms came back, but tenfold. They were so debilitating that I was pretty much bedridden. My inflammation was so bad, I couldn't move any parts of my body without pain. I lost mobility in my neck. I was having really bad headaches, almost migraines. I went from happiness, no anxiety, to severe depression, anxiety attacks, which I had never experienced before. I had really bad mood swings to the point where I would have diagnosed myself as bipolar. I had chronic fatigue. That was a huge symptom of mine. I couldn't stay awake for more than a couple hours at a time. And my skin was a big issue too. I went from completely clear skin to cystic acne within 2 weeks. I had eczema all over my neck. And all these symptoms were inflammation related. And I think that that's my message for everybody is when your body is inflamed from the foods that you're eating, mental health is a huge thing, but also skin issues are very, very much correlated with inflammation, and headaches are too.
So what did you do to heal yourself? How did you find information to heal yourself?
I did a lot of research on my own. I mentioned before that I had visited Western medicine many, many times, and then I went to Eastern medicine, I went to Chinese medicine, I went to a nutritionalist and an herbalist, and no one really could find a solution for me or diagnose me. It was this mystery illness per se, and so I did a lot of research when I could stay awake by myself, through the internet, through trying to search through other people's stories online, and I finally came to somewhat of a conclusion or a solution of what was happening to me. And then it was definitely not a mistake that I ran into my practitioner through a mutual friend, and he kind of took what I had discovered to a deeper level. And so now I'm on a 6-month healing protocol, which includes supplements, a drink that I take every morning, but also it's mainly about my diet. It's about eating whole foods. It's about eating a lot of plant-based leafy greens, which are very healing for your body and very anti-inflammatory. So.
I remember we talked about that when we first originally met a year and a half ago. The fact that the healing properties and enzymes are released when you chew vegetables and help you lose weight and also heal your body.
Yeah, there's definitely many digestive enzymes that are actually found in your saliva, but there's enzymes that are found in raw food too. So food that isn't cooked over 118 degrees that help your body digest in the stomach and also absorb in the small intestines. So it's very important to not only eat raw food, but also chew your food.
So how long did it take for you to heal, and how long was the process?
So I'm still in the process right now. It's a 6-month, they say for every year that you do harm to your body, it's like a 6-month thing, but I'm doing a 6-month thing to try to collectively do all the damage that I did for half my life. So I'm about halfway through. So I still have a ways to go, but if you would have met me 3 or 4 months ago, I would have been a completely different person. So just based on a couple months of doing this lifestyle, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, I'm so much healthier and I feel so much better. So I grew up doing gymnastics hardcore. I was a competitive swimmer for 10 years. I was very, very active. So I still incorporate some of those things in my lifestyle today. I also I do a lot of hiking in LA. I do a lot of yoga. That's definitely had an influence on me in LA. I do weight training occasionally and cardio too. I think a really important message to people that are trying to get healthier or maybe lose weight is to just move. It doesn't matter what you're doing, you just got to move.
Yeah, that's an important point. We talked about that earlier with the other girls. Find something you enjoy doing. You're going to naturally lose weight and
Yes.
stay healthy.
Even if it's walking your dog.
Yeah, walking.
Walking.
Walking. I lost
Easy.
15 pounds just walking.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your story. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I'm sure you'll inspire millions of people, hopefully all over the world, and give them hope. That
Yes.
whatever condition you had, you don't even know what it was.
And there wasn't a name.
You just got healthy on your own by changing your diet and exercising more.
Yes. That's very true.
Thank you very much, Corey.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi, Kenzie. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. How's your day going?
It's going well.
Can you tell us a little about yourself and your health history, where you're from?
Sure. So I'm from Door County, Wisconsin. I was born and raised there. I moved to Los Angeles by myself 4 years ago. I was diagnosed with Lyme disease when I was 14. And as I moved out here on my own, I experienced my Lyme disease never really goes away. It's something that eats at you your whole entire life. And once I was on my own, I realized that I had to really take care of myself in order to feel my best. So I found diet and exercise once I moved to Los Angeles. And I went from having terrible migraines like 4 days a week to having none, changing my diet, and having exercise in my life has really given me more energy. And Lyme disease, since it never goes away, it's something that can hit out of nowhere, and I found that having diet and exercise in my life every single day is something that I can control because I can't control when it hits. And even when I feel my worst, I still eat really well, and I still wake up and I still go to the gym and I work out. And once I get out of feeling ill, it's something I'm so grateful I've done because I feel strong, and it helps me push through how I feel much faster.
And can you tell me a little bit about Lyme disease, how it happens, and what were the symptoms?
Sure. So Lyme disease you get from a tick, and it basically can just debilitate your body. It hurts your joints. It really, in my case, messes with your mind. And it makes you extremely, extremely fatigued and have really bad brain fog and just feel like you can't move or do anything. So that's basically it in a nutshell. And you have to eat really, really well. You can't eat much sugar. You have to work, like in my case and most people's cases, you have to work out. You have to get your blood moving every single day. Lyme disease is essentially spirochetes. And so when you're down and feeling weak, the spirochetes come out. So you have to stay really strong in your mind and your body to keep them away.
So there's no real cure for Lyme disease?
No.
The only ways to fight it is to just live a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
Exercising, eating right, and staying in shape.
Yes. The
Can you
best
tell us a
thing
little
to do.
about your diet, what you eat normally?
I am plant-based. I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat grains. I follow along food combining, which is, in a nutshell, the certain foods you combined to optimize digestion. So they say protein doesn't mix with starches, so I do protein with greens. Starches mixed with vegetables. It's basically just this, it's kind of a web, it's kind of complicated, but it gives me a lot of energy because everything digests really well. I stay away from sugar, and I do weight training about 5 days a week.
5 days. And can you tell me about when we first met, you mentioned something about IV treatments that help people with Lyme disease?
Yeah, there are certain IV treatments you can get, like vitamins shot into you and stuff to help, but it never really goes away. I mean, I had an IV of a strong antibiotic to help when I was really, really ill, but I try to stay away from antibiotics to the best of my ability.
And how does exercise and weight training make you feel? every day
Good,
after?
strong, yeah. Yeah, weight training really, I started working out and I did a lot of cardio, and then once I switched to weight training, I saw a difference in my body and my energy.
And all the information you learned has been from the internet and books?
Yeah,
Not learned on
research. Yeah, research, books, talking to people. I've done extensive research on Lyme disease. I've had really good homeopathic doctors and people to help lead the way.
Can you give us some names of some of these homeopathic doctors and where they might find them?
A few homeopathic doctors I went to are from out of the state, and one doctor that I see here is Liz Miller. And I also see a chiropractor who works in your adrenal glands, and like I said, Lyme's really makes your body fatigue and makes your joints really achy, so I work with a chiropractor to help relieve my joints once a week.
And everything you've learned has been on your own research? There's no real actual internet website or book to read on how to combat the disease?
It's just been a gather of information I've gotten since I was 14, so I always am learning new things about it.
A lot of trial and error?
Yeah.
So Kenzie, welcome back. Thank you
Thank
for joining
you.
us.
Thank you, thank you.
So I was watching your interview the other night, and I had some additional questions, and I was hoping you could answer and provide information on Lyme disease, how people get it, what the insect is, where it lives, and some of the symptoms you first experienced. Well, let me just start off by saying that based on my insulin resistance and your Lyme disease condition, we're like on a daily battle to stay healthy. From our workouts to our diets and supplements, it's a never-ending battle. So I feel like we're in the same boat with this condition we have. It's different. So Kenzie, can you tell me what a tick is, where it lives, and how it survives? Why does it bite humans?
Sure. So a Lyme disease, you get it from a tick, essentially, and the type of tick that it is extremely, extremely, extremely small. I grew up in the Midwest, and I did a lot of camping and hiking as a child, so I believe that's where I got it. And like I said, they're so small, a lot of the times you don't know that you got bit. Sometimes when you get bit, you will get a bullseye on your skin.
What's a bullseye?
It's like a mark on your skin. And if you catch that in time, you can take antibiotics before the disease hits you. My dad got bit and he found his bullseye, so he took antibiotics and never fully got Lyme disease, but that wasn't the case for me. So it's just a tiny little tick. It's extremely small, but it carries a strong poison. And Lyme disease isn't curable once you have it, so it's something you carry with you for the rest of your life.
So what were some of the first symptoms you noticed after you got bit or determined you might have Lyme disease?
I was really young, so I don't remember exactly like pinpointing the day I started to not feel well, but I, like the first year of high school, started to just feel really sick, feverish, such bad migraines. I was puking, and I would go like a week or 2 weeks at a time without leaving my bedroom. I was really sensitive to light. Since I lived in an area where Lyme disease was pretty popular and growing at a rapid speed, my mom kind of pinpointed it right away. So she took me to get tested. It came back positive, and from what they were seeing in my test, they think that I had it for 2 years before I found out I got it.
So it was a gradual buildup of symptoms over time?
Yeah.
And only by a blood test can you determine you have it or not? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. And as far as the treatments, can we talk a little bit more about your diet and your workout and how you have to battle this thing day to day?
Personally, for me, what works for me is eating a sugar-free diet. I mean, obviously I have days where I have a little bit of sugar, but I stay away from refined sugar. I stay away from gluten. I stay away from anything that's like an inflammation type food.
Can you give us a few examples of an inflammation type?
Sugar, gluten, those all are inflammation type foods. So at least, and for me, that's what I really notice. I stay away from yeast. Lyme disease, it's like they're essentially little spirochetes that live within your body, and they love sugar. So that's something I really stay away from. Aside from Lyme disease, just from eating so healthy and learning so much about food, even if I didn't have Lyme disease, with the knowledge I have now, I would always eat a clean diet full of vegetables, and it just, eating well transformed my life, and you are what you eat. So I want to be.
Can you give us like a daily, like an example of your day, your actual meals?
Sure. So I have a smoothie in the morning. It's usually with banana, cucumber, berries, coconut water, and spirulina powder. And then I usually have like an avocado toast in the middle of the morning. And then for lunch, I usually have a big salad or veggies with quinoa, just something usually always around veggies. And then the same for dinner. I will have like a vegetable stir fry, or I make this like yummy pasta that has a bunch of vegetables in it with pesto. I really like cooking, so I get really creative with it, but my meals are always based around vegetables.
Okay, and how about your workout routine? How often do you work out, and what do you normally?
I work out 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Working out's like one of my favorite hobbies and things to do. I do weight training 3-4 times a week, and then I do hot yoga a couple other days a week, but I do it with weights. And hot yoga is really, really good for Lyme disease because the spirochetes hate heat. So that's why I do hot yoga, because it's in a heated room, usually of 103 degrees.
And how does it make you feel? I remember when we first met, you had mentioned that you force yourself to go to the gym, even though you're tired, you don't want to work out. You always feel way better.
Yeah, I feel better after, and I also I don't want to be in a period of time where I'm really not feeling ill or not feeling well, and then I've let myself completely go, because once you're in your workout routine and you're in a routine of eating well, you're in it, and when you slip out of it, it's really hard to get back into it. So even if I don't feel well, I force myself to go, and maybe I don't push myself as hard, I don't lift as heavy, or I just do the bare minimum, but at least I'm showing up, so when I pull through and I feel better, I still have my strength.
Wow, that's very inspiring. I know that when I had type 2 diabetes, I couldn't even walk. It was impossible. And eventually when I regained my strength, after a few weeks, I was able to walk 10, 15 minutes a day. And even after that, I felt a little better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was able to go a little longer, and I started jogging, and I started lifting weights. And eventually my blood sugar dropped.
Yeah, movement's really everything,
Yeah.
even a little bit. Movement is everything.
Thank you for sharing that with us. So dealing with this condition has actually changed your career. You moved to California, Los Angeles specifically, to work in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And because this disease has transformed your health and life, you are going to school to treat others. Can you talk a little about that and your inspiration?
Yeah, so like I said, I developed a healthy lifestyle kind of on my own, and I started to feel better during my healthy lifestyle, but I was still working in the styling industry. It's a really rough industry. It's 14-hour days. You don't get a break. It's stressful. You're driving. There's deadlines. And I just have to be careful with myself due to Lyme disease. I have to sleep. I have to eat well. I have to stay out of stress. I didn't really realize how profound that was until the past 6 months, where I hit kind of an all-time low where I just could not physically do it anymore. And throughout everything, even on a 14-hour day, I would still wake up at 4:30 to work out, and I would still prep my meals the night before because I didn't want to miss a good meal that I could have the next day. And I just realized that my passions are really, truly in the health industry. And when I kind of hit a low point in the styling industry, my dad said that your passions are what you wake up and do every day without someone telling you to do it. And that really struck me, because I had someone ask me to style them for a music festival, and it took me 2.5 weeks to send her the outfits. And I had another friend ask me for my meal plan, and I sent it all color-coded in a document in like 15 minutes. So I really realized that I was in the wrong industry. And not only that, I realized I didn't want to live my life not feeling well. So I needed to shift my career in order to have more of a day that fits for me, that fits my condition.
So you're going to school. Can you tell us the name of it again?
The Institute for Integrative Nutrition. So to do health coaching, and it's a really wide open field. You can kind of hone in on whatever direction you want to take within health coaching. I'll definitely work with young women, like around my age, I think. There's a lot of people with anxiety these days, and a lot of people with body image. Are like, just the world is getting really hard on young women with their body images and to fit into a perfect size and a perfect body. And I think that a lot of girls have anxiety over it and are harming their bodies by not eating. So I really want to bring awareness and show that you can live a healthy lifestyle and feel your best and look your best without depriving yourself.
In my book, I talk about, I can still eat ice cream, I can still have a piece of pizza, I can still eat cake, as long as I work hard in the gym and watch my other meals and take the supplements. I can splurge and have a candy or whatever. It's impossible to live life without eating junk food. I mean, every now and then you gotta spoil yourself. Every day I have something sweet, and I'm insulin resistant. But, I'm normal now. I can take that risk.
Yeah.
So, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought it up. The key, you can't eat a vegetable diet 24/7.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
You want to enjoy life. You want to enjoy food, right? Is that kind of what your message is?
Yeah, and just, enjoy life and enjoy food and be healthy from within without depriving yourself. I think that I notice a lot of people around my age, there's a really, really, really heavy body image right now. So I see a lot of people harming themselves by not eating. And I also see people with anxiety or people with hormone imbalances, and all of that can really be fixed and cured by what you put in your body and the lifestyle you live.
Thank you, Kenzie, for joining us today. You sent an inspiring message, and hopefully this information can help millions of people all over the world.
Yes, thank you for having me, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity, and I hope that my story and what I've learned and my battle with Lyme disease helps other people who may be going through the same thing.
Thank you for watching our video on weight training for beginners. I hope this helps you in your health journey and helps you reverse type 2 diabetes and any other disorder you may have. For more information on how to buy the book and the video, go to endingdiabetes.net. And I wanted to specifically thank all the girls here today, starting with Corey. Corey, thank you so much for waiting for this project for a year and a half and actually being here and developing it. You did a great job today. Thank you. And Catherine, thank you so much for joining us today and working out with us. You did an amazing job, and I'm sure a lot of people will be inspired by your workout.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Kenzie, thank you so much for everything. You inspired me just hearing about how you reversed Lyme disease, and I felt like we had a lot in common with coming back from such a low point. That was an important message and story I wanted people to hear. So thank you again for being here today and working out with me.
Thank you.
And Anya, of course, how can I forget about you? You're my inspiration on helping me start this project as well. You were one of the first girls I met, and I knew instantly you were perfect for this role because of the things you said, your gymnastics background and your athletic background and your story about how you lost all that weight. I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us. Thank you.